Then next is blind XSS. So what happens sometimes, see, let's see, there is an application and there is a support section and you can send the message to their support. But see, you don't know, like you can check the XSS there also. Let's say you send a normal script XSS there and it should, or maybe that site is vulnerable to XSS in the backend. What is the scenario here? This is us, and you can say like this is backend. Hacker, and you can say in the back end they have the support team. So let's say you have a web application, anything, let's say bugcrowd.com, and there is a support. Support means like you can ask them any question, and like if you have doubt then you can connect with them. And most of the web application have this support or like email or contact us page. Let's say you have a contact us page. Contact us. So in the contact us, like they will ask you for the email, like how this look like normally. Okay, say you want to see the contact us like this, like let's say see there is a contact us page, and this is on there, like you can send only your email, but most of the time you can send your email and or your query also. So you can send your email and query. So in email or query you can send the XSS, but you don't know your like your XSS is executing or not, because see, you send the email and your payload, and who is open your email or that payload, like in the backend, like me or my team, like open that email. And if in the backend my application is vulnerable to XSS, then that XSS is executed to us. Okay, see, let's see not on this, let's say see there is a, let's say your name is Ranveer and message, let's say you put XSS payload because you want to exploit it. See, you send it. Okay, and we don't know, like see, we send the message, but you don't know like XSS is executing like executed or not, or like what happened, because see, in the backend I will open this message. In the backend I or my team will open this message, and if there is an XSS, then you cannot find out. So this is a blind XSS, like you can check for their blind type of XSS, because see, basically you don't know like what's happening in the backend. So how you can check for the blind XSS? So you can use the BXSS hunter for this. See this BXSS hunter. See, go to this BXSS hunter and create your account, like register and create your account. I already have the account, so I'm login. So login, then this will give you and some payload. So you can use them those payloads. See, these are the payloads. So see, you cannot use the normal payload. Why? Because see, if you use the normal payload, even that is executed in the backend, then you don't know like what happened. So for that, you can use these payload, and if they are executed in the backend, let's say you copy this and you send this payload to me, and if this is executed in the backend, then this BXSS hunter told you like here, like see, XSS fires 0. So if after, like let's say you send this message to me now, and after some time, let's say 1 hour after, I opened up that my email and I get your XSS, and if that executed, then you will see that here, like okay, then you will see okay, XSS fired currently 0, then after XSS fires you will see 1. and you can see the collected page, like where this is executed and on which website this is executed. Okay, for example, let's check these payloads. See, let's copy to clipboard, and if you send this, let's say you send a payload and that executed. See, if this executed, let's say payload is executed, then you can see that here. See in the files. So this is not executed. So you can use the other payload. Let's say use this copy. So you can use them all of them one by one. And how you can automate this task? And you can check the files here. See, XSS files. See, this payload fires here. See, you can see this, and you can see my IP address, and you can use this. See, these are the things, like where this is executed, whatever browser, when this executed, and you can see like everything, what is the source code. After that, you can take the screenshot of this. See, took a screenshot all of this, then you can report it. Okay, like go back and see, this is executed, then yeah. So every payload which is executed in the backend, then you can see them here. So what you can use, then save all of them payload in one file. Like let's say you have, like let's say you want to check out on this URL. Okay, let's see other thing. Let's say we have a website like this. Login. Let's say if there is a support system, social link. Okay. See, there is a contact us page. So let's say, see, there is a live chat. Okay, they disabled it. Okay, let's say you can message them or not. See, you can message them. Let's say I write it here like testing XSS and no file and send. So see, we send the message, but we don't know. Like, so you can check the XSS there. So see, go to their message section. See, this is the possible. So if you want to check like all the payload one by one, so this is like sometimes like difficult and time consuming. So you can automate this also. How we can automate? Like, okay, capture this request, send, and see, this is not request, this is not our request, and I think see, this is our request. See, this is the parameter where we can check. Okay, so basically this is using the GraphQL. We will learn the GraphQL also. So this is the location, and we need to check out this. Okay, so how we can check out this? Like send it to the intruder. Okay, clear everything and select this, add, and put your payload here, all the payload. So create a like a small list for all these payload. Let's say copy this in one file. Let's say copy and paste, copy, paste, and let's say copy and paste all of them one by one, or you can create a file. See, you are using them all the time, then create a file. So there are, I think, copy this and copy this, paste it here, and copy this also and paste it here. See, we pasted all of them, and after that just start the attack. See, not acceptable, status message. Okay, see, this is a GraphQL, so maybe they are testing like using some kind of mechanism. So you need to send one by one. Otherwise, like you can send them all of them one at once. So currently, see, this is GraphQL. So maybe they are validating something, but see, so you can send one by one. Then one. Let's say I send this. So send it. See, okay. While creating the discussion, okay. Let's say send for other. Error, I think we need to write something here. Testing. See, they are checking, I think. See, error while creating the discussion. So you can use the URL encoding or HTML encoding. Let's say, see, this is in HTML. So you can use the encoding also. See, currently maybe they are blocking. So you can use, let's say, encode, URL encode, Control C, and it here, and now send it. Let's see now this is working or not. So even this is not working, like encode HTML. So you need to see like what's happening like every time. So encode as HTML, send it now. See, now this is send it. So currently, see, this is accepting only when you are sending the HTML content. So we changed our payload to HTML. So you can do this in this situation also. Like, so go to your payload processing. See, if you want to change this also, see, we find out, okay, when we change it to HTML, then this works fine. So I use this URL encoding, do not. Okay, so there is a payload processing. See, add. So we can add the rule here. See, like, see, I want to send all of payload in the HTML. So how you can use this? Add select rule type, and there is, see, encode, and encode. Which encoding we can use? HTML encode. Okay, after that send. See, now you are getting 200 for this 200, for 2 3 you are not getting 200, but other than for other you are getting the 200, means that's they are okay with that. But in this situation, why? Maybe something happened, but see, 3 payloads are worked. So you can also use these tricks, like, see, you find out a thing like, okay, if you use this, so you can use this payload processing also. And let's say remove this. So see, there are many things, like, let's say you have the payload and you want to double encode all the payloads. So how you can do this? Select, and there are, see, encoding, right, encoding, and let's say you want to use the URL encoding. So URL encoding once, and after that use the URL encoding again. So this will encode your all of the payload 2 times. See, 2 URL encoding, and if you want to see the payload, see how big payload. So this will encoded your payload automatically. So you can use this payload processing also. So this is very useful. Yeah, I will teach you these things on the advanced things also. So see, this is very useful. So you can use these things. Okay.